Hi, I'm Sean.
And I'm Patrick.
Welcome back to Swazzle Puppet Studio. Today we're going to talk about foam. If you're building a puppet, there are lots of different foams to choose from, each with their own properties, characteristics, and uses. Let's go over some of those right now. Let's start with your most basic sheet of foam. This is polyfoam. When people say foam, this is what they think of. It's sometimes called mattress foam. Sometimes you'll find it at your craft store or fabric store. It's sometimes blue. Sometimes you get it in natural colors. Because it's lightweight and inexpensive, it's ideal for puppet mock-ups, but it's not really great for a final product. The next foam is commonly referred to as super soft. Self-explanatory, the reason why is because it's very, very soft, very spongy, very supple, and because of that, it's not great for your heads or your bodies or that type of construction, but it's really great for small detail items. Maybe you want to snip your puppet's tongue out of this, or maybe you want a very flexible mouth, so maybe just around the mouth is made out of super soft. You can use this to snip a nose or eyelids. Detail items, that's what super soft is best for. Next we have a roll of Scott foam, sometimes called reticulated foam, and sometimes even called puppet foam. Now, in the real world, this foam is used for outdoor furniture, and the qualities that it has actually makes it perfect for puppet construction, which is that it's flexible, it's durable, and it wicks away moisture. Now you'll notice that this foam has some open cells. It is not like these spongy foams that we just looked at. Now this foam is best for your puppet heads, sometimes your puppet body if you're going to add some boning, hands, arms. This is the most common foam that we use when constructing a puppet. This is a block of foam. Now, any foam that you can get in a sheet, you can also get in a block. In fact, all foam starts as a block, and they cut those into the sheets that you want. 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, 3/4 inch. But sometimes you want to use a block. This is a block of super soft, which means it's very soft, it's very flexible. Now a super soft is really great for sculpting a puppet head if you want the final head to be made out of foam. Think of it as a really flexible, spongy, expressive puppet head material. The most common closed cell foam that we use is commonly referred to as L200. The reason why it's called a closed cell foam is, as you can see, unlike the other foams, it is not like a sponge at all. It looks more like a marshmallow. This can come in blocks and sheets, and this is great for puppet bodies because it is very light, it is very sturdy. Also for larger things that you might be making, I would consider using L200, especially if you don't want to get into a whole lot of structure and boning and things to support a softer foam. So this is L200. It's not great for puppet heads or things that you want to be very flexible. So if your puppet body needs to be very flexible, you might consider using a softer foam, but if you want that strength and the rigidity, L200 might be the way to go. One foam that's very common, you can find it at any craft or art supply store, is craft foam. Now this is essentially sheets of colored L200. Now this is great for puppet tongue, for eyelids, fingernails, scales, any little detail that you want to add to your puppet. You could use a colored craft foam. That's your introduction to puppet foam. By the way, if there's something we didn't cover, you can leave a question in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't miss a single episode.